I'm so thankful that I took the chance and clicked on that how to do a virtual party, the 5-day party challenge, because it has been amazing for my business. It has really just given me a system, and we have that weekly party once a week, so I know what's happening. I know what days I need to find my hostesses, when I need to start inviting, when I need to start my post, and it's all in the same group. And so I love the whole evergreen concept and the theory of that, because I don't have 20 different groups that I'm trying to keep up with. I just have one. And the people that have joined my group have stayed. They love to keep coming on every Tuesday night and partying with me. They invite new friends each time. And it's been a really nice thing to be able to plug my team into as well, so that they can learn how to do their own parties. They can join me when I do parties, and we, feed off of each other's strengths. If somebody's really good at cooking, they'll put a cooking segment in. And, if I'm better with skincare, I do skincare. And then another team builder will do the healthy living. And so it's just such a beautiful environment to be able to serve others and give back and have fun, and to also just duplicate and teach our team how to do the same. So thank you so much, Kathy, for teaching us and showing us, and for coming up with new, innovative ways of doing things. Fortunately, this came in perfect timing right before the pandemic hit, and so our business has not suffered at all. So thank you so much. You are amazing. Bye-bye.
So I love all of the themes that Kathy came up with today. I love the fact she gave us 10 different ideas for getting parties booked.
I am no longer scared. I've got 2 parties booked. Haven't even had time to really focus on reach outs. So I know as soon as I get those reach outs flowing, it's going to increase.
I thought today's training session was amazing. I mean, there was so much in it. I know I'm going to have to go back and have a look at it at least a couple more times to really get the most out of it. But the thing that made such a difference for me was the way that you explained the products, but just briefly, that it was just a touch, and just the stories that are going to attract people to it.
My big win. I've gained so much confidence just from walking through this little challenge, and I already have 4 parties booked for this month, which, let me tell you, I haven't had 4 parties booked for the last year probably, because I just lacked the belief and the confidence in doing virtual events. And I definitely didn't practice them enough to give them a good running chance, because it just terrified me, and I just felt like a fish out of water every time I was doing it. And so I am so excited to have events on the calendar, and I get to implement all these things that I've learned.
This is absolutely not bragging on myself. This is letting you know how it works. I mean, everything you teach works. I'm just bragging on you. I just want you to know that, wow, it works.
It works. It is time for the final day 5. Today you learn all about the after party. what to do once this party is over. The magic is in the messenger, and we learn to automate. I need to hear from you, replay viewer. How'd it go? Live viewer, where are you at? We are attempting StreamYard again. We did StreamYard on day one with some awful technology experience, and I tested us out. We should be good. I need to hear from you guys. Get your teams tagged. This is most likely streaming onto my business page and into the Facebook group today. So it doesn't matter to me how you clicked on the link. We have only been able to do it through my business page, shared into the group. So welcome to Technology Changes. But I believe today we've got you direct into the group. So I see some people commenting. Awesome. Now for whatever reason, okay, good. Comments are starting to come up now. Some of your comments are going to view over on the group. Some of your comments are going to view on the business page. That's the only downside to using StreamYard in this way. So we have been learning about live videos, virtual parties, how to connect with more people, how to get into better conversations. I will do a 5-minute review today. So 5-day review in 5 minutes on day 5. Give me a 5 if you would like a 5-minute review. We will also ask you to take some quick notes on this and go ahead and tag your team. The 5-minute review will be very, very beneficial to you guys. I'll go over the 5 party pillars of the 5 pillars, give you the Reader's Digest version, and I will then dive into the content for today. We have a couple other things happening today. I have Dominique be in the house. Dominique is our software engineer. He's not able to be here live because he is in a business meeting, but he recorded a video that I get to share with you guys. And we're going to talk about what you can automate, why we use the software we have, who it was created for, how it can help you in your business. And we'll discuss, like, do you really need any technology and tools in your business? Do you need a CRM? Do you need email marketing? Do you need text marketing? Do you need software that can publish posts and message people on Facebook? What our software does is different than anything out there. Okay, so our software, you'll learn about that in a bit. Dominique created it actually for his wife, who was a network marketer. He'll tell the whole story. As it grew, we got to cross connect through Jessica Montalani, and I'm probably saying your name wrong, but Jessica and I were talking a lot about building our businesses. So who have you guys been connecting with? I connected with Jessica in this virtual party challenge years ago, and she brought a lot of Norwex reps in. So who's with Norwex that somehow might have been connected to Jessica that is in this challenge? Some of you have come back year after year after year, week after week, month after month, and some of you are brand new. Through that connection with Jessica, we were talking about the exhaustion of some of the party steps when it comes to the messaging, the follow-up, some of the steps that we tend to miss out on maxing out. Does that ever happen to you? And we were looking at a couple of different extensions that I used from different creators that I loved. And one of them was like 3 times as much as mine. And one of them was just like $20 cheaper than mine. But that wasn't the issue. The issue was I loved what they did, but there was a key feature I wanted and that she wanted, and that was being able to work with group messenger chats. Who liked learning about group messenger chats? And so she kept asking, did you find one yet? And one day she found Dominique. She still doesn't even know. She didn't know him. Someone referred her a software. I met him. And so inside of P3, shout out, by the way, my team may not know this. We've got a new P3 student. We've got a new P3 student, if I'm reading this message correctly. I believe, I'm going to confirm, I believe somebody who can't join us on the live today just came into our Triple P method to 10K months through our P3 program. I will confirm, and then I will say her name. She's joining all the rest of you that came in yesterday, the 30 plus people that have been in there since the beginning in April 1st, 2024 when we launched this. So I will confirm, okay? We will teach you to automate some things in your business in that course, but we're going to give some software credits, and the first 10 people, the 3 months free, everybody the 12 months of credits. You don't have to use our software. Y'all can do things manually. It's a choice. So day 5 training, you could do it manually. Day 5 training, you could automate a lot of it. It is your choice, okay? Now, a couple things I don't love that I can't see everyone's comments. It's like making me really thrown because I'm on StreamYard. Change the ticker. Fine. Okay, fine. I will. I don't love that I can't see. Oh, we will be live soon. We are live. So I can't see all your comments, which is really strange, but I'm going to watch on my phone and I'm going to try to interact with you guys as much as I can. But I've got some things I need to talk to you guys about for housekeeping. And we have a day 5 winner. And I will change the ticker as soon as I can do 5 things at once. Did you guys get to see who won yesterday? Did you get to see who won our gift yesterday? What did you think? I do not know if you guys saw the story. Stephanie, you about made me want to cry this morning after I already had my mascara on. You do not know, you guys, how impactful the little things that you do can be to people, okay? So we're going to talk about fun and automated parties and automating the follow-up and step number 5 and 5 pillars in 5 minutes and training. Fine, we will. If you're here, like, get to the point, forward like 10 minutes, you'll be fine. We're going to be okay. You are literally impacting people with every move you guys make. Do you realize that? Do you realize the impact you have on people? It doesn't have to be through a blue box. I had a conversation with a student today. Her story would make you bawl your eyes out and go hug your babies, okay? Resilient, turning the struggles into the story. I have chills on my body. The simplicity of doing parties, okay? Yes, yes. Go listen to Stephanie's live, okay? Okay. The simplicity of doing parties, of doing live video, of selling your products and telling your story, we often underestimate how impactful it can be to the people that are listening to the message, okay? And we often worry more about ourselves when we don't get the reaction or the views or the comments and we second guess. But here's what I would like for you to do instead. I'm going to screen share something. So I'll lighten up a bit. I'm just going to tell you guys, quit playing small, and you do not have to be some kind of super whack. I'm amazing. Look at what I know how to do on Facebook. I've got an audience. I've got a presence. None of that matters for what we're teaching you this week. I hope you're picking up what I've been putting down. None of that freaking matters. It did not have an impact on whether or not I started online because I had no influence. I had no audience. I had done in-home parties. I had run a senior home care agency. I had been a kindergarten teacher. I did not do online business. I used Facebook for my friends. So guess what I shared today? And I hope that you guys that have chosen to spend your time for whatever reason with us, thank you. I hope, oh man, the content's unavailable. I hope that you guys decide today that you are not going to let anything stand in your way. I'll go play with this because this literally, I shared my video publicly of my first Facebook Live in 2019. And I don't know why it's not showing because I changed it to public. It's right here. But I did update the description. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, it's going to work in just a second here. Edit privacy. You guys got to go watch this later. If anybody feels like I can't do it, if anybody like all the lies from the devil, you can, and you're going to. I shared today, it popped up for whatever unforeseen reason. This video popped up.
I hit the button.
In my stories or in my Facebook.
Okay. Shoot. I hit the button. All right. So I am going live because.
Okay. Literally, I did my first live in 2019 on whatever date that was, January 10th, talking about why I'm doing my business again. You guys can go check this out on my personal page. I talked about how I was so nervous going live. I hit the button and then I was like, oh shoot, I hit the button. Why I was going live, how my business has evolved. I literally prayed that Jesus would come back or that one of my kids would get sick or something to keep me from having to keep talking about anything on that live video. I had written out all my notes. I remember the shirt. I remember the chair. I remember the sunroom. I remember how big the kids were. I remember it all. And I'm so thankful that 5 years ago, I hit that live button. It completely changed the trajectory of everything. Okay. And I did it completely clueless, and you can too. But the good news is you don't have to be clueless because we made something for you to learn everything that I have learned. And then the hard way, I have simplified it for you guys. Okay, cool. So go back to there. There's one little quick testimony. Go watch my first live video. Go read the whole story if we've never met and you don't know the whole story of how it evolved. Then also check this out. Let me find it. At 6 o'clock this morning, I posted this. Okay. Why am I showing you guys this? Who was at the Blitz last night? Who was at the Blitz last night? We have, I'm not going to say it yet because I'm going to double check my text from Diane. We have some winners to announce for who booked the most parties, for who got the most yeses and nos, for who asked the most people, for the company represented the most. And Laura just messaged me. She is in P3. Side note, bam, Laura. Girlfriend, Park Lane. Not only did she just come into P3? She's with Park Lane. And guess what? Park Lane was the most represented company last night. So I actually am going to give my Park Lane boards app, and I die, to the Park Lane girls. Would you guys like that? And none of you guys were on my team, so you don't have this. I created a complete boards app for my team with all my parties and my scripts and my graphics and my stuff for Park Lane. Congrats. Might as well give you guys that. Okay. That's awesome. Now, I'm not with Park Lane anymore. I mean, I have my account and I'm not active with them, so I'm not actively selling it. I'm not active in marketing currently as a true network marketing company like a lot of you guys. But I shared with you through this whole 5-day challenge. It does not matter to me what you guys sell. I'm demonstrating to you, hopefully, you could do your software automation party. That's what I'm doing Monday night. You could do your virtual party challenge where you're teaching classes. What do you guys know that someone doesn't know that you could put into a class or a course and you go, oh, I could never do that. I thought that too. But then people were wanting to know how to do what I was doing. Go read that post on my personal wall. So last night at the Blitz, we said, what are you going to sell? And for that company that you represent or that you own, whatever it is, you can go do parties. I want to testimony myself for doing awful posting. Let me see. This one got action. Okay. This version of this, and reason why I'm saying this version of this, you'll understand in a second. This version of this got reaction. So if you put all your weight into how people respond, it's going to be a long journey for you. Okay. I apparently removed the other ones that sucked. If you were last night, I shared with you guys that I had just done a post on my social media wall. And the way that I first did it was I put out a graphic of this weight loss challenge. And it was like saying what the name of the challenge was. And I asked who wants to do it with me. I thought people were going to respond last night and I would be able to demonstrate in the Blitz how to get bookings off that. But nobody responded last night. Does that ever happen to you? Nobody commented on it last night. So during the Blitz, I went and revised it. I took off the graphic. I switched it over to a bold text post, just like you saw on your screen right there. Okay. However, because I didn't have the company graphic, or not the company, it was not advertising the company, it was advertising the challenge graphic. I forgot to tell them any details. So then that post flopped because I didn't tell them I was doing a weight loss challenge. I'm just like, I want to do this. Who wants to do this with me? But it didn't say what I was referring to. I could have gone home after the Blitz last night and been like, failure. But I want to do this stinking weight loss challenge. Okay. So I reposted late last night what I just showed you on your screen. I want you guys in the Blitz. This was like half of the first part of Blitz was these types of posts. Conversation starters, connection points, call to actions, curiosity posts, not like direct asks, okay? When I did that today, you can see a lot more people are responding. So now the girl who's going to help me with this, she's like, what are you going to do next? I'm like, I'll put them in a group messenger chat. I'll say, you want the information, come in here. We're going to be sharing more. There are actual Zoom calls about this weight loss challenge. And I said, if we don't want to invite them to the Zoom to learn more, we can just do like our own little party. And then everybody who's doing the challenge does it together June 3rd. It's the same process we talked about last night, but first you invite people to attend. If they're cold market, they don't know what you're doing. Then if they like it, they want to invite friends, we're going to say, hey, bring some friends, whether you call them hostess. So I want you guys to never second guess the impact that you can make, who's watching even when they're not responding, getting creative and not giving up when something doesn't hit the first time. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? All right, how are teams going? Shout out to our team leaders. We are going to keep all your team points going through the end of the weekend, so I can come back on Monday and announce team winners. Please understand, in case you missed it, you need to be putting in your points daily, because we do not want to have to scrape through the group and figure all this out. So if you turn this in, it exports to a spreadsheet. We can easily see, okay? Please, anybody that is on the team, if I miss anything, just text me. Diane says change the ticker. Okay, cool. VPC, this link was not working for some people. Hopefully it works for you guys. Otherwise, we'll give you the long link. I'll just drop the long link right now into the chat. Please, if you guys are not yet turning this in, go do it, because you want to count team points. We will announce team winners on Monday. We're going to run the points all the way through the weekend, because some people are coming into P3. We have a checkbox now where you can add that if you came into P3. There's your, hopefully that dropped on both versions of the live. If not, will someone from the team share it? Get that done every day. That's how we've been pulling team points. That's how you guys have been tracking. That's how we verify that homework's done, because sometimes we lose the post in the group. You guys aren't posting every day, etc., etc. Now, who likes Carla? Who likes Carla? Can you please tell me? I want you guys to understand, today's all about the follow-up. Today's about how to automate the follow-up. Today's about what to do when the party's over, but it's also the last day of challenge. And so guess what? We don't like the last day of challenge. Do you guys like Carla? Have you loved talking with her? Have you loved spending time with her if you were at the Blitz last night? You have to be in the VIP session. In the comments, I like Carla. Hashtag Carla rules. Who's Carla? If y'all don't know. Carla Wersick is our advisor inside of Impact. And she is going to, she's advising you guys inside a challenge. If you come into P3, she'll be on your group coaching calls. She'll be working with you if you need more help. And she is going to come have coffee with you guys tomorrow. Is that cool? Not at your house. She's going to come into the group at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Central. Give me a 9 a.m. Central in the comments. Coffee with Carla. Who's ever had coffee with Carla? Coffee with Carla. Coffee with Carla. 9 a.m. Central, Saturday. Go have coffee with Carla tomorrow. I love like watching all the comments, but then I can't stare at your face, right? 9 a.m. Central, Saturday. Come have coffee with Carla. She's going to go over your top questions, your top hesitations for coming into P3, your top objections, your big takeaways. Come have coffee with Carla. Carla's cool. Cool. Okay. Day 5 in 5. P3, Laura just came in. Who else got into P3? Blitz, you guys are freaking awesome. I'm going to verify your winners. Share the love. Thank you guys for sharing. Yes, you can still share. Replays are up. This is a public, or this is a open group. This is a free group. If people did not get an official ticket, they didn't get to be in the draws. They didn't get to get the email registrations, all that. But they can still come watch replays until we yank them down. And then there's all kinds of value in this group all the time. Sunday night Q&A. So coffee with Carla on tomorrow. Coffee with Carla on tomorrow. And then Sunday night, put Sunday Q&A session, 7 p.m. Diane, am I correct? Give me a confirmation if I'm at 7 p.m. on Sunday night. We're going to Zoom. Zoom, baby, because you guys get a lot more, movement forward when we Zoom with you. So Sunday night, I'm going to Zoom with you guys for Q&A. I'm going to confirm the time. I'll pop that up. Yes. Zoom. Let's go back to my room so we can do it all night and I can make you feel right. I don't know if that's the right words. 7 p.m. Central. You guys want to come? Do you want to Zoom with me on Sunday night? You want to get your questions answered? Get your top questions answered? You want to do some breakouts again? You want to hang out with the team? You want to win some more prizes? What you want? Okay, cool. I'm sad. We're about done, so let's move into training. Then my heart will break. But good news, coffee with Carla Saturday, Q&A with me on Sunday, and some of you I get to work with every single week inside of Impact Makers and P3. So the fun has really just begun. Please remember your specials do end on Sunday. Don't hesitate to make a decision and take action. Indecisiveness sucks. But being indecisive is not fun. You are indecisive until you've made a decision and partnered it with action. Okay, so this whole like, I have decided, I'm going to do the party system. I'm going to do this business. I'm going to change my message. I'm gonna, ties back to what? Your actions are speaking so loudly, I cannot hear your words. Okay, literally your actions are so freaking loud right now. I can't even hear what you're saying. So think about that. When you tell people, I'm going to build a business online, I'm going to go to 10K months, I'm going to start that class, I'm going to start that course, I'm going to quit yelling at my kids, but then all they see is you at the carnival screaming at your kids. I didn't, by the way. All they see is you farting around and not taking action in your business. All they see is you apologizing for every move you're supposedly making that you're afraid to make. And I'm speaking to the choir here. Never think I'm lecturing, because I only speak to me when I talk. If it resonates with you, great. Okay. Your actions matter way more than any words you want to put on social media. Quit talking and start doing. Give me that in a hashtag. You guys want some traction? I'll give you a hint. Here, if you're struggling on social, give me a struggle in the comments below. Struggle is real, right? No, it's not. It'll be fine. Fix it. Go talk in your stories. You guys want to change the game and not be super tech? Tell your teams. Tell your friends. Here's what Glenn said. There is no glory without the story. Your I story from yesterday's live matters. Okay? My story matters. Your story matters. And you don't have to tell since the day you were born. What are the key points right now that impact people the most to help them make a decision toward the way that you can help them with a solution to the problem they have, or a solution to get the desire that they want? Okay? You do not have to go back to the whole backstory of when you broke your leg in 3rd grade. But what's the most impactful part of your story? Who are you? Who were you before you knew what you know now? Who were you before you took action in your business? Okay, this could be a whole story series. Dude, stories are not hard. It's your story. You cannot tell Bo's story as well as Bo can. It's Bo's story. So all of this, my friend so-and-so did this, that's great. That's called social proof. Okay, that is called social proof. Type that in the comments below because this matters. Social proof, 3rd-party validity. What else do we call it? Testimonials. It matters. And I might be spelling it wrong. Those things matter. But if all you're sharing in your stories, if all you're sharing on your social media is before and afters of somebody else's face, okay, is before and afters of somebody else's weight loss, is before and afters of somebody else's success, what about you? Well, I'm not successful yet. I haven't lost weight yet. I don't have clean skin yet. That's your freaking story. And my story is a freaking disaster. I'm so on a rant right now. Fine, get to training. In my mind, my story is a disaster because we do that to ourselves. I could have done better. I could have said less. I could have said more. I could have talked slower. I could have been nicer. I could have been meaner. I could have been more assertive. I could have been less. I could have been whatever. Could have, would have, should have. But you didn't. Okay. So I say the mess can be the message, right? The story, we all think of like what we're not good at, and then we think that's our story. Stop that. I've got parts of the story that I could have done differently, but it's the story. So now I get to write the chapter, right? We get to open up the book. You want to see your story? Go write it. Go write the freaking story. The pages are blank unless you let somebody else write the story, okay? And that's the book you keep reading. You're a loser. You suck. You're never going to be able to do this business. That's a pyramid scheme. That's a scam. Your products are awful. These ones are better. Oh, this one's ground floor. Oh, stop and do that. No, you shouldn't do it that way. You should do it this way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, an overwhelmed mind says no, so I'm just going to not do it. I'm not made for more. I'm not worth it. You know, it's just easier to go get a day job. On and on and on. If you keep reading those words, what's going to resonate in your head and what are you going to take action on? All that information. A thought is not real, right? I'm going to teach you after party today. I'm going to tell you to follow up with people, and you're going, oh, I don't want to follow up with people because then they're going to think I'm that weird consultant. Oh, I'm not really sure if they want it. Therefore, I'm not going to ask. If they said not right now, I'm going to interpret that as never ask me again. You should quit your job tomorrow, right? Your story is your story, and where it's going in the future, you get to write the story. So when you go backwards, here's the rule. If you've been in Ignite. Ignite is a big retreat we would do where we do more lecturing and talking and inspirational and less training. When you're going to tell the story, here's the only rule. So write this rule down and then start doing this in your parties, start doing this in your stories, start doing this in your posts, and everything needs to lead to where you want people to go. Okay, so reverse engineer. We talked about it last night. Where do I really want you guys to go? Triple P, period. I'm not selling impact right now. Or else I would say impact makers. Talk to Carla. but I'm not selling impact right now. She can talk to you if you qualify. P3, the triple P method to 10K, is where I want my audience to be. It is the program, the course, the class, the coaching, the tools, the people, the community, the access to me that I believe my audience needs. That is where I want you guys to go. Okay. If you're selling weight loss, where do you want me to go? If you're selling makeup, what do you want at the end of the party? What do you actually want? Be able to answer this, because this is day 5. Okay. Be able to answer, what do you really want? That is the metric that you're going to measure. We have X amount of students who came into P3. That was the result of this sale. We have 2 customers who bought. That was the result of this party. So you probably want bookings, right? You probably want sales. And remember from Blitz yesterday, your bookings will likely, your hostess will likely be your flip. Like we use the word flip when I sold jewelry, they say, flip that host. Only they don't say it like move that bus, I do. Flip that host, flip that host. Because your hostess is likely to be your next business partner more than some cold traffic coming in that you're just meeting through your host. They might need a little bit more warming up. Sometimes people just join the business right from the start. Jessica Quivy did with me at a virtual party, but she already knew the company. We had some like crossover. The hostess was a close friend of hers. The hostess was a close friend of mine. Perfect storm. Okay. When you tell the story, you've got to think, I'm building a business on social media. And this is the hardest part, guys. I'm building a business on social. I took my kids to the carnival last night. Today's their last day of school. I want to show a super cute picture of them. How is this going to move the boat faster? And to move the boat faster right now, my promotion is P3. That's what I'm selling right now. So if I'm going to go post about my carnival, I had fun, so much fun last night with the kids last night. By the way, those of you on the Blitz, I was at the carnival. It's their last day of school, etc., etc. How is this going to tie into inspiring my audience to take action in their businesses and finally turn a profit? Sometimes I don't know. So I have to think end in sight, and then I have to tell the real story. And when we tell the real story and we know the end in sight, I think like this. Okay, if I'm going to go backwards and tell anything about the story, it's only to inspire, to offer hope, and to show people that I'm a human with real struggles too, but I found a solution. So if you're going to go backwards, it's only to find the gain, okay? Like where you went from here to here, even if in that gap you feel like, but I should have been doing $10,000 months by now. I've been signed up for 5 years. No. That's not what we're talking about. You're still here 5 years from 5 years ago. Did you think you'd still be here 5 years from now? You're still here. What's the gain? You have new perspective. You have new training. You have new knowledge. You have new inspiration. You've got a new community. You got new people. That's part of the story. That's part of the gain. So in the last 6 months, here's a story. In the last 6 months, I've been creating something, and you could share this literally in your stories, okay? I've been creating something for network marketers, and I wasn't really sure if this is something that was necessary. And I started really looking at my audience, and I started thinking, gosh, can I do another course? Can I handle another coaching call? But I kept listening to people. And I kind of wish I would have done it 6 months ago. And then I said, no, you know what? I'm so glad that I decided to take action on it. And we got to launch it April 1st. And now we are offering a triple P method to 10K months to entrepreneurs or team leaders that are not creating that in their own businesses or want to help their team create those 10K months through a simple, fun, and effective method that I use to get there in only 2 months. It does not require a lot of social media experience. It does not require any tech skills. You can use them as a bonus, no doubt, but I didn't have them then. It doesn't even require you to be really willing to do anything other than take action on some simple steps and keep learning as you go. It does require you to kind of take imperfect action, to be messy, to let it be sloppy, and just keep getting better. So if that sounds like you and you think that I can help you in any way, I'm going to share more about it. And this is just part of the story. When you start telling the story in the stories, like really in the stories and in the posts, even if you're not fancy with reels, even if you think it's not good content, nobody can take away your story. So day 5, all right, you guys ready? Day 5 in 5 minutes. Let's do a quick review. Pillar number 1. Who remembers what pillar number 1 was? Pillar number 1 was booking. And I was looking for my 5 review in 5 minutes, but I can't find my little banner. 5 pillars in 5 minutes. Here we go. Quick review, and then we're going to really push into day 5 as we end you guys on some follow-up steps, how to close the deal, what to do next when people don't buy, how to get conversations with business partners. 5 pillars in 5 minutes. Booking, number 1 is booking. Go get yourself a booking. Last night, you've got 2 resources, okay? 2 resources if you guys need support on getting more bookings. Number 1, go to day 1, where we teach about you being your first hostess, or I should say 2 trainings from this week. Day 1 was about you being your first hostess, understanding that this is going to be the biggest thing every single one of you can do. Go relaunch your business right now, put a date on your calendar, be the host, okay? Invite your old team members, invite your current customers, invite your warm market, get your little CPR list out, get your lightning bug list out, get your customer list out. Drive traffic to the live that you do. When you're the hostess to launch, you treat it just like someone else is hosting, and you hostess coach yourself, which is pillar number 2. When you hostess coach, when I hostess coach, I give the hostess a script based on who she's inviting, and you can go learn on day 2 how to give her 3x3 LAC list of people and method to get qualified people to the event. Go back to day 2 for that. When she invites people, I give her a simple social media post to go put on her wall, kind of tailored to what she likes about the products, what interests her, and I help guide her. I don't think she knows how to do this unless she's a social marketer, okay? And then I also give her a framework for a script that she can send out to her friends that uses the framework. Who knows my framework? By now, do you know my 3-step framework that can help you with all of your messaging issues? 1, what do we do number 1? 3-step framework. 3-step framework for messaging. Number 1, we connect the dots and we just simply tell them what's in it for them. So, hey friend, you know, you're one of my besties. Here's why I'm reaching out to you. We're friends. Hey customer, I appreciate your business. We're connecting the dots on why we're messaging. Hey random person on Facebook, probably not a good idea to reach out. What the first part of the framework allows you to do is, should I message this person? Because if you actually said the part of connecting the dots and why you thought of them, but you can't answer that, that's your indication we shouldn't message that person. So if you say, hey, Cynthia, it's Kathy, obviously, because I'm messaging you, but we are in class together, then what's in it for them? WIIFT. What's in it for them? I thought of you because I'm working on a new project and I'm looking for a couple of entrepreneurs that are really good with personal branding. And I saw your profile. Then you ask a question. Do you have some time to chat? I would love to tell you more about it. That's a 3-step framework. For hosting, it sounds like, hey cousin, hey Amber, I thought of you because you're one of my best friends and I know you support everything I do, and I've got an event coming up. I'm going to be launching my business online, and I was curious if you would come be one of my guests. Just check it out. You're my cousin. I don't know if you'll ever buy from me. I'm not worried about that. I'm looking for family support. So will you be one of my guests? Come check it out. It's happening Tuesday at 7. It's happening in a group, or I can send you the YouTube link. Which one works better? Do you understand? Easy. Step 3 was, now that your hostess got some yeses, or if it's for your hostess, she's going to say, my friend Kathy will be presenting more. Like my friend Paige will tell us about the weight loss thing, right? So on step 3, you guys learned about the power of the group messenger chat. You guys really seem to like on the pre-party. The pre-party, a lot of the big takeaways on the homework was the group messenger chat. You guys seem to like the idea of, once your hostess gets a yes, you have an incubator called a messenger chat. A group messenger chat is not yet the Facebook group. That could be the first step that they say, oh, yes, you're interested. Remember, like how Paige said to me, what are you going to do if people say they're interested? I go, well, I could put them in a group. I could private message them. I could put them in a group chat. I could have them sign up on a sign-up form. I could ask for their phone number and start texting them. You've got all these options, okay? So what's the easiest? You want to put them in a container. So this is a little advanced training, but when you've got interest, these are called leads. So put an L. If you know my training, and some of you got this as a bonus in your boards app, if you got the boards app that you purchased, TLCC, the one that came with the party pack. The leads, you've got to capture your leads like in a container. And so you can put them in your group, or you can put them in an email list, or you could put them in a group messenger chat first, and that collects them all. And a lot of you liked that. And I do that for parties. Then we introduce them from there over to where the party's happening. The group messenger chat is just to pin a message, let them know we will be opening up the group soon, but let them kind of stay warm while you're getting them excited. You will be opening the group soon, but you don't want to dump them in the group too soon. If it's an evergreen group, there could be another party going on, right? If it's a different kind of a group, it might confuse them like this. If you get in too soon, they're trying to scrape through and figure everything out. Okay, so then you invite them to the live. Pillar 4 is about the live. Go back to day 4. I demonstrated a live, but I'll give you a couple of resources. My business page, Kathy Callahan. Go back to some old videos. I used to do parties over there, okay? I have on the VIP, if you were a VIP ticket holder, I recorded 30 minutes last night taking you into 2 different business pages I've done parties on, 2 different YouTube channels. I have like a year and a half worth of parties on. I took you inside of the evergreen groups that we did parties in. And so there's lots of ways to do the live. You guys have probably seen different versions of it, but we gave you the 5 keys to every live. And now today's the after party. You guys ready? I need a drink. So I'm going to pull up on pillar 5, what you do once the live is over, okay? I was looking to see if Diane gave me the names. Diane, will you do me a big favor? Oh, I got it. Day 5 is what happens once the live is over, okay? So once the live is over, there's some steps I call the after party. So I'm going to take you into the after party. Before we do that, quick shout out to my Park Lane girls. You were the company most represented. And so what I need you to do, oh, Erin, you are one of my students. You already have this. I'll have to give you something different. Erin Rose already has this. If you were with Park Lane and you want my Park Lane Boards app for being with the company most represented, private message me. It's incredible. You're going to love it. There is a tie for the person with the most conversations. The person with the most conversations gets to pick from our random prize list. These 2 people are going to text this. Karen Bays, girl can't stop winning. Lisa Westmer. Both of you, congratulations, both P3 students. Lisa came in from the beginning. Karen, a new P3 student as of this week. We are building to our Founding 100. They are part of our Founding 100 members in that new awesome course. And for the top number of bookings, Tina Frey. Tina Frey, congratulations, you got the most bookings with 4. 4 for Tina. Tina, message that number. Karen, message that number. Lisa, message that number. Diane, if there's anything else that we had with the most no's or anything else I missed, text me, please. And if not, we'll add it to the group. And our day 5 winner of our prize, I'm going to save to the end. Okay. So let's jump in. I'm going to show you guys a sneak into some stuff that people have resources for. Carla's in the chat. Team members are in the chat. Bo, Diane, probably Kim also. If you guys are asking questions and I cannot see them right now, we will take you through all that. Okay, so I'm just going to pop on a screen and then I'm going to change it while we are working together here. I'm going to take you in boards. So we have a couple of ways that we introduce people to our content. And I was working with slideshow at the beginning of the week, and then I got overwhelmed with the slideshow because that happens to me sometimes. And then my heart was going to stop. And I said, you know what? I am just going to go into the resources I already have made for you guys. And we're going to pull content straight from where it exists. So Bo, shout out to your awesome self who made my slideshow. But with all the tech issues this week and sharing, as of like day 3, I quit putting as much in there. So shout out to Bo. Give Bo so much love. She does our design and graphics. Diane and her have been starting to cross-coordinate as Diane's now challenge manager. But I'm just going to share. So Bo, please don't be horrified with how I just pop stuff on the screen, and it may not all be perfectly branded. I want to focus on this sheet right here. Take a screenshot. Bo, this is not probably in anything you have. Diane, it may not be in anything you have, because this is, well, Diane, you probably have it. This is something that we made as a one little sheet for when the party's over. Okay, here's what you do when the party's over. You need to, number 1, make sure that every single party guest is on your leads list so that in the future, you can check in with them. Oh, wait, I'm sharing the wrong boards. Sorry, how many people are yelling at me right now? There you go. If you use our CRM, I'll show you Dominique's video next. I will show you what we automate, and then you guys can go get a free trial of it. Everybody, like literally everybody can have a 2-week free trial with no credit card required. P3 students are going to learn how to use it, and you get the extra credits and the free for 3 months if you were one of the first 10. But every person in our network, every person in this circle, every person listening to this video, everybody needs a way to capture your leads. But listen to this. You can say, oh, I've got my leads on a piece of paper. Good on you. When you need to go message them today, how are you going to go do that? When you were in Blitz last night and I said, pull your list, message your customers. If you're not using a CRM with email capability, texting capability, or Facebook capability of messaging right into the messenger, if you don't have a way to quickly message out, you are 10 steps behind. So capture your leads, however you do it, if it's on an Excel sheet, piece of paper, whatever, but I recommend an actual CRM so that you can quickly follow up. You need to have your party guests, every single one of them. I used to use the Park Lane. When I was with there, I started a whole spreadsheet. I did not have my software then. Okay. I had a texting platform, but that was not a true CRM. Okay. I was managing people on a spreadsheet, and I have great steps in that whole spreadsheet for you to track every single step, but those leads need to get into your CRM. You need to be able to keep in touch, and we're going to call these words a nurture sequence for leads or a follow-up flow, because when the party's over, if they didn't buy, that's okay. We're going to invite them all into our groups if you did not use our evergreen method. If you use our evergreen method for parties, no, we did not teach the whole evergreen method in this party course. I know that. That is not what this is for. That's a whole nother management thing when you create an evergreen group. It's a whole course on its own. When you do a party in an evergreen group, they're already where you want them to be. So when the party's over, you're just like, hey, stay here. Stay here because we're going to keep showing up. Stay here because we're going to keep, doing more parties. Stay here because we drop other content. Stay here because you can be involved in all the giveaways, et cetera, et cetera. You've got to get them into your Facebook group and then ATM them if you're bringing them in for the first time. Maybe you did a shared party group with your team, but you also have your own group that you nurture your people in. Then ATM method, here's your little side note. ATM means you add people to the group, you tag them in 2 to 3 posts, the welcome post, a post that pertains to something they're interested in, and if there were people asking for specific information, a post that has that information, maybe about a product they were looking at, jewelry collection they were looking at, the business plan they were asking about. I now put a Q in front of the ATM for qualified. We only want to bring qualified leads, people that seem to have interest, not just because you came to the party, good leads, and then we want to follow up, okay? Get them into a place where you're going to keep showing your party group, your clean eating group, whatever. Invite them into something that's coming next, and this was for my old business, but invite them to the next thing. So if you were with a health and wellness company like I used to, we had a 30 healthy living call and a discover call every Monday night. Invite those guests to the next. If you're doing parties every week, invite those guests to the next, okay? Number 4, use a funneling system to move them up, down, left, right, whichever way you consider your funnel going. The only job, and this should take a lot of stress off you guys, the only job we have to do with people is get them to the next step. So let me hear from you guys. All you need to do is I need a next step. I need a next. I need a next. I need a next. Karen's here. I need a next. She's a triple P student. The next thing will be to onboard her into the program. Karen's got a next. Lisa is a P3 student currently. My current step with her is to keep her moving through the 3-block system in the triple P course. When she's getting close to 12 weeks being up, my next step with her is to say, what are we doing next? Are we going to renew and stay in coaching for triple P? Are we going to look at impact? Is your time here done? What are you doing next? It's okay to figure that out for people. Tina had 4 people that she was waiting on. She corrected that. Thank you, Tina, for your honesty. Tina, I believe from my memory, we're not yet in a class course, and this is something that's pretty new to you. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is where I will pull all my notes on the CRM and pull up Tina's face so I can see her, because whenever I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, like one time we have 2 Tammy Jordans. I was talking about the wrong one. So with Tina, I'm like, okay, if this was your first challenge, what's the next step? It's to find out. Is she interested in the party system? Is she interested in triple P? Does she want to come to the next virtual party challenge? Do you want the software and get you in the software group? Do you want me to go to team training for you guys? What's the next step? I'm beating this to death because you guys literally do so much work. You work so hard to get a hostess, to get people to say yes. And when they don't buy that week, we think that's it. That is so far from it. I've shared with you guys before, like 30 exposures or something now in online marketing instead of the regular 5 to 12 for people to build trust and make a decision. So keep showing up. Show up in your stories, show up on your profile, show up in your group, show up in your email, show up in your text message, show up in your automated Facebook check-ins. All of that are little touches that are different ways of staying in front of people, right? Nurture the relationship. And number 5, never assume. Never assume. Go ahead and let's all agree. There's something about assuming. Never assume, because why? You make a what out of you and me? Never assume. It is unfair to your business partner. It is unfair to your potential new customer. It is unfair to your, next hostess for you to assume just because they didn't make a decision today that they're not going to. Okay? Karen Bays, whoop, 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 whoop. Karen Bays, your name just came through on the screen. You, my friend, got 3 yeses. Girl, friend, racking it up. Karen, go get another prize. If you're wearing out and you've got them all, there's like software credits on there. You could keep taking software credits. Let me know. So don't assume anything. I guess that picture's kind of small. Zoom in. Okay. Don't assume anything. Make sure you guys just have a system in place. Key reminders as we kind of wrap up and show you some follow-ups literally that I do. Parties are a great way to get new leads and prospect. You may not always sell and book as much as you want to that night, but you are planting seeds, planting seeds, planting seeds, and not everyone takes action on the week of the party. The people who follow up will pick up the people that you didn't follow up on. Okay, so what happens is the follow-up, the FU, follow-up, if you don't FU, if you don't follow up, what's going to happen is somebody else is. And it's going to be somebody like me who picks up your customer who goes, I don't really know. I was at a vendor fair. This is literally how I picked up a customer. I bought this mineral powder. I don't know who the person is. There was a sticker on it. So don't try to use that. I put a sticker on it, but it's worn off. And all I know is I want this mineral powder again. And I have no idea. I don't know what she looks like. I don't know who she was. I can't read her sticker. I'm going to follow up. I'm going to get her name. I'm going to collect her information. I'm not going to be like, I gave you my card. Give me your stuff and I'll stay on top of you, right? Okay, you guys can do that. So you've got to have a system. So here's how you're going to do it. You're never going to leave anything laying on the table. You're always going to follow up. You might as well just not waste your time if you're not going to follow up, because you will leave too much money on the table. Your next business partner, your next hostess, your next customer, your next business connection that's going to make a difference for you is probably literally sitting right now in your list of people you haven't checked in with yet. Okay, do you believe me or not? Because it's true. Now, here's how you follow up. Let's jump over to Kathy Callahan business page. Let's pretend that yesterday was a party, because it was. You do your live parties. The way you're first going to follow up is you're going to go over to the actual live video itself. Hang on, so you guys don't have to watch. Oh, I can't pause on here. Let me find yesterday's live video. Okay, I don't want to sit here and scroll through all these and make your head sick. Let me stop sharing for a second. Go through your video from yesterday. Here's how you're going to use automation inside of it. You are going to pull up the video from what you did. This is exactly how you're going to follow up in a fast, simple, effective, automated way. If you don't have automation, you can say these same words to the person that you are going to be speaking to. You are going to follow up with every single person who was on the live video. Okay? You're going to follow up and you're going to say, thanks for coming to the party, because they came. And then you're going to connect the dots on anything that they said at that party that indicate their next step without you having to ask a lot of questions. So if you did a good job on the party and maybe you explained that they can book a party and you played a booking game, or you explained that you're looking for business partners, and if they drop this magic word that you'll, pop them over a business pack, or maybe you asked a question during your party like, what's your biggest health goal? You're going to connect the dots with whatever they said to help them take their next step. If they didn't say anything, you're just going to simply say, thanks for coming to the party. What did you like best? Another script that I used to use for all people was, thanks for coming to the party. We shared skincare and nutrition. Which one interests you the most? Okay, this is on your boards app. This is the after party checklist, okay? From every single person, you're going to follow up with the people on the live. Generically send a thank you and ask them what they liked best for people who didn't say anything. You can use our software to target down keywords if they said a magic word, and message and follow up specifically. You are going to update your live video, make sure it's pinned to the top, and just put like, this video is on replay. Don't have to go shopping. Here's our specials. Like, just reiterate the key information. Give your hostess, so Bohe, today being the last day, give your hostess a message to drop into her group messenger chat, or you can do it. But if you're multi-hosting, it's better if you just tell the hostesses, hey, will you guys go, I'll drop this, right? And let the guests know that, you know, the live video is over. They've got 3 days to be shopping. Give them the replay link and give them the shopping link. Tell them what's in it for them. Why do they need to go shopping? Okay? Give them a reason to take the next step. Over the next couple days after the party's over, your job is to be a professional follower, checker outer, seller, booker, recruiter for the next 3 days. Okay, so right now, our hardest job is truthfully to follow up with all you guys. We start with the most engaged people, which were on the live, obviously. When you then get through all the people who were on the live, you go through all the steps, right? Then you can go to the people who didn't really engage. Then you can go to the people who maybe they got invited to the group, they engaged on the welcome post, and then they fell off, because that happens. You're going to check in and life is busy. You're going to find out where they're at. After you've done that, follow up with the live people on automation, follow up with all the people who came into the group but didn't actually participate. Maybe they participated in a little bit. You can do that on automation. And then follow up with everybody who just fell off. Those are 3 different kind of messages. That's why I like to segment people in like the hottest leads that were at the party, the ones who at least were qualified, they came into the group and interacted a little bit, and the ones who came in but like didn't do anything. I can't ask them to buy. How do you ask me to buy Triple P when I literally didn't pay attention to the training? They're going to go, I don't know what that is. So our hardest job right now is messaging and figuring out where you're at. Did you see the training? Did you see the offer? What's your next best step? Do you have questions? 3 days of that will keep you busy, whether you have 5 guests or 50, okay? The reason why we like smaller parties is because you guys are going to have, like, Stephanie's going to go, oh, Kathy, like, I need to know this, this, and this, and that's going to take me 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then Erica's going to go, well, I'm thinking about doing it, but this. And then I'm going to talk through her situation with her, because you talk to people. You one-on-one talk in the messenger. You one-on-one get on a phone call. I have a girl who was asking a bunch of questions. I said, can we just jump on a call? I could drive you on, I can talk to you while I'm driving to get Christian from school. And sometimes you just got to do that. So connecting in the messenger, connecting in order to sell, thanking people who booked, taking the next step, that is your biggest job after the party, and always making sure you have them in some kind of container. Now, with us, for those of you who are interested in some kind of automated process, not just for follow-up, and I was going to show you the little live button. I did a bonus on it yesterday. Maybe you could go watch a past video. There's a little button that you click, and it's inside of our software. And when you click this little button, it allows you to take actions on your live videos, on your posts, on your groups, etc., etc. And by doing that, you can very simply, quickly reach out. So I'm going to give you guys a 4-minute video. You're going to meet the guy who created the software that a lot of us are using. Tech can make you have a headache. I get it. I get it. Tech can make you have a headache, but sometimes it's worth the exchange. I can message 350 of you right now on text or email. Okay. I can ask Facebook with one push of a button to send out 350 follow-ups, and it will drip over time into your messenger so that I'm not getting in jail. Okay. After today, we're going to come have coffee with Carla tomorrow morning. So these last few minutes while we watch this video, I'm going to come back at the end, announce our day 5 winner, give you guys a special incentive if you have not taken action yet, and then we'll close out so that we can be done at 12. Okay. Coffee with Carla tomorrow at 12, Q&A with me Sunday at 7, and I'll also be using these few minutes to make sure there's nothing else I forgot. So stick with me here. I want to introduce you guys to Dominique, who created our software, and I'm just going to have to do a whole screen share, I think. So ignore anything on my screen that you're not supposed to see. I don't know what's going to pop up. I have no idea. Oh, good. And let's listen to this. I'm hoping it shares my audio as well. Let me try one more time. I'm going to double check it's going to share my audio. And during this time, I'm going to get in the chats. I'm going to be checking in with you guys. I'll come back in, and some screens let you share audio. Look for the share audio button on the next window. Okay, hang on. I'm making sure I do this. Share audio. Yes. entire screen. To share audio, share a tab instead. Dang it. Dang it. Am I not going to be able to share his audio? Suck. Okay, fine. Dominique, your face is beautiful. I will post it into the group as a downloaded video. It's not letting me share the audio. Okay, I'll give you guys a quick review. Pretend I'm a man. Pretend my name is Dominique. Pretend I live in Canada. Quick story for you guys who want to know the story. We were looking for a software. We were looking for some kind of thing that we could create, not just classes. Now we're offering you a piece method course. It's a class. It's not the software. Okay, it's not the tools. You will use our software as a complement to this so that you can get more done in less time. Okay, you don't have to use it. You will choose to use it if you want to save some trouble. So I'm going to give you a quick view into there. So reminder, Triple P, you guys have until Sunday to all the special offer. Part of what some people are able to redeem is 3 months for free inside of our software that Dominique created. I have the only label on the software. That means nobody else has it. Nobody else has his software. We're the only label on it right now. He's working closely with us. He's inside of a special group with us, and we're giving you guys 3 months free. I think we still have, after today, 4 spots left with the bonus of getting 3 months free in the software. Okay, so it's going to be a part of it. Founding members get the 12 weeks of coaching with me. Everyone who comes in this week gets a virtual party course and Evergreen if you don't have it. The $100 savings code when you use VPC, and everybody's getting the $10 monthly credits. $597 instead of $697, and it is a total of $3,200 value. So part of this will be inside of Triple P. I will be teaching you guys how you can use our software. I recommend, and I'm not like nobody, I want 0 people left behind on this. So Bo, team leaders, team, all the peoples, what we want to do is we want everybody to take 1 of 2 next steps before you exit this whole week with us. We want you to enter into either Triple P with us, if you're not already Impact or you're not already Triple P, and make that next step into working with us inside of this course. And the little video on the virtualpartychallenge.com/Triple P shows you what's inside of the course, shows you what's inside of the bonuses and everything that comes with it. If that is not your next best step, that's okay. But there is 0, in my opinion, IMO, IMHO, in my humble opinion, I feel like there's 0 reason why everybody should not minimally come over into our software. And some of you have affiliate links that you can share with your networks. So if you are an affiliate with us, you have software and you want to share it, some of you have that. So people who get P3 are going to get everything you're seeing on your screen. It's going through there. There's a video that you guys can go watch the whole thing. I'm going to speed past it for the sake of time. You got your Trello board. You've got your extra bonus trainings, your orientation, your on. You've got Slack channel with me. You've got Facebook group community, which we just created for users who want to collaborate together in a community group. That's not the training group. I train in the course. I coach on the course. You come into this if that is your right next step. Okay, you click the button at virtualpartychallenge.com/Triple P. You put the VPC code in, and it saves you $100. You complete your order, and then off you go. We will get an email, and we will be onboarding everybody. Okay, we'll be getting you into Slack. You can instantly jump into the course training. You can look at some of the past Q&A sessions if you want to, and this is yours to own. If you feel like this could be right for you, give me a P3 in the comments below, because I want to wrap out with a day 5 winner and then another giveaway. Okay, if you feel like this could be right, but maybe you have a price objection, maybe you're in another class, all the things that people say. If you talk to Carla and you decide, I've worked through all my hesitations, all my objections, I don't think this is for me, I'm not mad at you. Dude, you did your due diligence. That's what we want to do. Decide, are you trying to work toward 10K months? Do you have 10K months, but other people on your team don't? Do you want my virtual party system with Evergreen, with the support, with the automation, and the 3rd block of learning email marketing? learning how to move when and should you move into multi-platform. That's multiple, not just Facebook, but Instagram, TikTok. When should you expand purpose? Email marketing, funnels, that will be block 3, okay, if you want it. Some people never go that far. If you guys want that, go there. Minimally, and this is our last page, and then I'm going to wrap over. I need everybody to give me in the comments an exclamation mark party. Exclamation mark party if you're here right now. Exclamation mark party if you're live, so I can do a draw at the end, okay? Minimally, if you do not yet have, or you've never gone to this page, our software. This is like the biggest piece of everything I'm giving to this industry right now. And I'm not saying that lightly. Team leaders, people with sidelines, you can have a free affiliate account and you can get a link and we'll pay you every single month that there are people paying us for software. Super cool bonus. So if you know somebody that's using the software, ask them for their affiliate link. We would love to credit them. Okay? You can get an affiliate link and you can tell your whole network. But you guys, what we're doing here inside of PCATU CRM, you go to pcatu.co/CRM unless you have an affiliate. If you have an affiliate, please ask for their link. Let them have credit for what you're doing, okay? If you have an affiliate, go talk to them. Everybody can sign up for free, okay? This is not the course. Very clearly, this is not the course. This is my software label. And when you fill out this form, you actually are not starting a trial. When you fill out this form, all you're doing is actually setting up, oh, my LastPass wants me to do that. Okay, we'll stop that for now. All you're doing is setting up an account. When you set up an account, what it allows you to do is it allows you to get into our PCATU social CRM Facebook group. Reason why this is so great is because you can spy on what we're doing. You can learn from the classes that we're teaching our automated classes around, because some of it's just basic customer flow strategy. It is the next best step. And then you guys can go, okay, like I can see how this would be beneficial. Here's Anna having an error. Having someone help me with this tech stuff is kind of a big deal, right? So having Dominique in there. Here's Trisha talking. Can I do more than one automation on a post? Can I do this? You guys can see what our users are doing. Is there a way to create a recurring task list? You can hang out with people that are actually doing the do. Trisha automated her first automation. Now, just come into the group, check out what we're doing. This is a user group, so you do have to have an account. The free account gets you into the group. When you're ready, if you're ready, and you go, you know what? I want to automate a post. I want to do a modern day pop-up party with all the posts going out, and I want to do it with all of the messaging sent to my hostess, and I want to do it like Amy D does with her complete Norwex script. Go learn from her. If you know her, get her link. And I want to see what she's doing, and you can check out in the group, and then when you're ready to take action on it, you guys can activate your trial, and when you activate your trial, there's no credit card required. No credit card required, okay? And for 2 weeks, you can try the automation plan for free. Carla, who is our student? Amy K. She's inside Triple P. She came into AFG. She did not think that she was going to take action on the trial because she was afraid she would set some stuff up and then not use it. Do you ever feel like that? She's like, oh, I'm not going to get started and then not actually use it. So she decided, I'm like, Amy, here's the deal. Even if you just used our software to import your contacts and all you used it for was to sync it with Facebook, bring in all your group members, not create any automations, but bring in all your group members and just send out through automation a Facebook message that says, hey, I'm about to go do this. Think about how much time that would save you. Use it for 2 weeks for free. She ended up falling in love with software so much, she became a P3 student, and it's a great place to start. So Carla, if you are talking to people, you can share your link. Bo, if you guys have people in your network that you invited, network marketing leaders, PCAT UCM leaders, I will love minimally to see every single one of you in here, okay? My heart is with service for the industry, and this is literally the biggest and best thing I have right now if you're not going to be a paid student. If you're going to be a paid student, we're going to work with you to those months. Once you get into the software, depending on what company you're with, there might be some company trainings. There may or may not be. And then I share resources with everybody. So you'll get stuff that I've created. You'll get things that I release to the public free. You'll get things that anybody that invited you in through their link shares, and you can run your business through this. Okay. Day 5 winner, let's announce that and get out of here. If you need a trial, go to pcatu.co/CRN. And I think I'm still running, hopefully. It says my browser has lost connection to audio. I don't know. Okay, go there. And then day 5 winner is, and then I'm going to pick a rando winner. Kim says I killed it. Bam! Did I? I hope I killed it. Cassandra Owens got the most no's. So Cassandra Owens got the most no's. This is not our day 5 big prize yet. Cassandra Owens got the most no's. So Cassandra 618-816-7228. Send me hashtag PKU prize. Cassandra Owens is a team leader. Okay. There you go. Day 5 winner is getting the Amazon cards, and it is Diane. Tell me it again. I can't find it. I can't find it. It's on the group. It's on the group. It's on the group. It's already posted in the group. Go over to Social Sales School. We'll all celebrate our day 5 winner. She posted it in the group. As you guys leave here today, when you're lost, you're confused, and you're trying to find your way home, go to the guides. Go to the guides. It will help you figure out where you're supposed to be. Day 5 winner of the Amazon cards. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Misty, girlfriend, you're freaking fire. Misty won P3 last night, and now she just won Amazon. Go shopping, man. Go shopping at PCAT CRM. Get you a whole year paid off. Bam! Oh my God. All right, let's end with one more winner. Misty, please tell me you're jumping out right now. We're so excited. When you guys are confused, go into the guys. It's probably the best way to go. Shout out to Diane Drummond, who organized everything for this challenge, worked her little booty off. Shout out to Bo Hayes for graphics and team manager. Shout out to Hi and Jacinda Bell for watching her homework. And Jacinda, Cynthia's been commenting and shouting out some of her best homework students throughout the week. And shout out to Erica Watkins, who's been in the background of the PCAT team. Kim Wilkes, who's been in the office doing all the work. And I hope I remembered everybody's name that is on the team. Did I miss anybody? Turn in your sheet. Don't forget how important that part is every single day, but we specifically need this because I'm putting together team prizes. We do team awards. I'll wait till Sunday so that you guys can get all of these sheets in. Every single day you should have turned one in. One for each day. So now you got to go do day 5. If you did P3, maybe wait on one to turn in on say if you're coming into P3, but you can't yet. But add that on. Okay, this will all go to our team prizes because now our daily prizes are gone, except for the one I'm going to pick right now. I'm going to pick somebody from StreamYard, somebody from the group, somebody from Stephanie. I can't put this one on the screen, but I picked your name as the end of the as the end of the party winner. She said something on the screen I'm not going to put on there. Okay, Stephanie F., you get to pick a random prize to wrap us out from my business page or from my business page and from the group. Give me an exclamation party if you did not yet. Oh my gosh, you guys are way too much. Okay, I see exclamation parties coming in. Thank you guys. Did you have fun? If you had fun, you won. If you had fun, you won. Okay, Rosalind Allen, random prize winner. There is swag on there. There's credits for software in there. There's classes, fits. Rosalind has won twice this week as well. She's an Impact graduate. She's incredible. 618-816-7228. I'm going to pick up a kid. It is the last day of school, and one is staying after school. One is going to go hang out with me. And we will see you guys tomorrow for coffee chat with Carla, Sunday night for Q&A, and then Memorial Day will all be off. And I'm going to Florida for 2 weeks. No, I'm going to Florida for 1 week. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you to the team. Please go take action in your business. Hopefully something you learned this week will come together in some way. Do your day 5 homework. We would love to see your videos. And I want to see who's coming into Triple P. Come Triple P with me. You down with OPP? Triple P. All right. See you guys. Bye for now.